Elyse Villani here from the Commonwealth Bank Southern Stars, back for blog number 3. So, this blog we're featuring the HABs, which stands for Husbands and Boyfriends. And as you know, we've had a few on tour. We've caught up with Rob Elliott. So now it's time to have a look at 3 other couples. Let's have a look backstage.
I love you, baby, more every day. You are my sweetheart, baby. In every
Face Jess Cameron's boyfriend comes in. Welcome to Lords, the home of cricket. As you can see, in the middle of a net session here, but we've taken time up to catch up with some of the HABs, husbands and boyfriends of some of the ladies here today. Now, joined with me, I have James, boyfriend of Meg Lanning, Chris Duffin, boyfriend of Jessica Cameron, and Glenn, husband of the captain, Jodie Fields. Now, James, you just bowled to Meg. How did that go? Who had the upper hand, do you think?
She did, as she always does, and I was quite pleased when she went out of the net.
Now, do you have many net sessions? Is this where the first date occurred?
No, we played school cricket against each other. This is our first net session in 5.5 years, and what a perfect setting for it, home of cricket.
Still going strong. Excellent to hear. Now, Duffy, you're a batter, is that correct?
Yes.
And who would you say gives more batting tips, you or Jess?
No, she doesn't need to say anything to me because I would need a lot of work, and I don't need to say a lot to her because I've seen the way she hits the ball and there's no point. I can't help her. She's too good.
Well, I think these boys are answering quite well, aren't they? A little bit afraid to say anything bad about their women. So, Glenn, what about captain Jodie Fields as your wife? Interesting story in itself. She proposed to you at 19, that's correct?
She did, and I don't really, do you blame her?
Well, I'm actually rooming with Jacko at the moment, and she told me the story, and she pulled you aside and she went to propose to you, and you thought that she was breaking up with you. Is that correct?
Exactly. We never talked about it at all, and she came back from Sri Lanka, and popped the question. So.
And now you're bound to her for life. So not scary at all. Now, Glenn, do you talk much cricket at home?
I try not to because we most of our fights we have when we go training together. So it's no, not really, not too much.
Competitiveness in marriage, who would have thought? So thank you, and thank you, HABs, for joining us. We love having you on tour. So we've already caught up with the HABs who are on tour with us, and now it's time to catch up with the other halves, some known as the better halves. So we've got here Jodie Fields, captain, Meg Lanning, and Jessica Cameron. So, ladies, first of all, when I caught up with your men, I secretly asked them what they call you behind the doors. So, I'm pleased to announce that Jodie Fields is also known as Snook. Meg Lanning is boringly known as Moira or Meg. And we've got Dearest here on my right. So, a little bit of an insight to the women in the team. So, Jodie, in the papers the other day, it said that Erin Osborne was married to your husband. Now, how do you feel about that?
Oh, look, I'm used to it. It's, I guess it's a bit of fun waking up this morning. I was eating breakfast with Ozzy, and I asked her how her hubby was going. So, a bit of fun at the breakfast table.
Well, we all love a little bit of banter. Now, Meg, I was told that your first date was actually on the cricket field. Is this right?
Yes, that's correct.
So, and Jessica, Duffy, do you give him much advice?
No, my advice to him is to stay out of the nets. That's probably mine.
Jodie, how did you think Glenn scrubbed up yesterday to go into Lords, the long room? Looking pretty spiffy.
Yeah, I must admit he looked quite good. I didn't see him too much, but I know he spent a lot on that jacket. I think it was £5 at a charity shop, but it got him into the long room, which was his main goal, and he was very excited.
Oh, good to see. And Jess, would you say that Duffy takes you on any romantic dates while you're on tour?
If you call going down to Watford and having a bit of Italian romantic, then yes. Otherwise, no.
Only in Watford. We all know what that's like. And Meg, you faced Jimmy in the nets the other day at training. What was this like, and did it affect your relationship at all?
It's actually the second time I faced him. I faced him in a match in Year 12 when I played against him, and he this time around, he told me that he bowled in swingers, and the first ball that he bowled was an outswinger. So I wasn't very impressed. Lucky it wasn't on the stumps because I probably would have missed it. But
Well, it's good to know you're still learning about each other 5 years down the track. So healthy relationship there. Thank you very much, ladies, for joining me, and we all enjoy having your Habs on tour. So yes, in one word, how would you describe your man?
Frustrating.
funny.
Passionate.
Lovely. Thank you.